leave a message after the tone.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another vlog. So this isn't actually really going to be like a big vlog. This is actually just going to be a mukbang and Q&A because I haven't done one in a very long time. I just wanted to sit and have a chat with you, and I also really wanted McDonald's. So I've just been to my favourite place and I have just picked up a chicken nugget meal and a Coke, and I'm going to sit and eat this and we're just going to have a chat really. First of all, it is absolutely boiling today, like 27 degrees, and I'm on fire. Oh my god. But nothing a McDonald's Coke cannot sort out. Number two, this is literally so bad, but McDonald's are now doing Uber Eats in my area, like McDonald's delivery, and it's getting bad. Like, I'll be laying there at night and I'm like, oh yeah, like I really fancy a McDonald's, like I'll order one, and now I cannot stop eating McDonald's again. I've actually put myself on a ban after this one. I've heard it every time, but I actually am. I got some chips, I got some sweet and sour sauce. Those chips are absolutely boiling, so they feel like they need to cool down for a bit. And I got some nuggets that are also absolutely boiling. I'm just waiting for them to bring the Big Tasty back. Like, I'm absolutely desperate for them to bring that burger back. I miss it so much. I just put a tweet out and everyone was like, it's coming back on Wednesday. And I was like, wait, what? I've got myself a little like tray thing here so I can enjoy my food. And I've also asked for some questions on Instagram. I can already tell what most of these questions are going to be because there's questions that so many people really want to know the answer to. So the first thing is, when are you going to Disney? Basically, I've kind of covered this already. We were meant to go in February and then we were meant to go in April, but long story short, we just had an issue with my mum's passport and loads of people were like trying to guess what the issue was. Basically, we just literally haven't got my mum a passport yet. It's just taken a long time for us to do it, and my mum doesn't want to go when she doesn't have any money. Like, even though I said I'm going to pay for everything, my mum was like, no, I still want to go with some money like of her own. Not that we have to go into it and not that we have to explain ourselves, but like, yeah, that is basically the reason. So at the moment we are planning on going end of August, and we were actually talking yesterday about, instead of going to Paris, I really want to take them to the Florida one. We don't know, like we haven't spoken to Askus about it. We've just been speaking to, like, me and mum have just had conversations about it. We went there in 2016, or was it 2015? I think it was 2016, and we absolutely loved it. We only went for the day because we went to Florida for 1 week and it was incredible, and then we went to Disney for the day, but I'd love to take them to stay there for like a week. So we're looking at going end of August. My mum is just trying to get her passport at the moment. I just feel like sometimes you don't have to explain everything, you know, but it was not a fake video. Of course we're going. Like, do you really think I'm that heartless to promise my little brother a trip to Disneyland and then not take him? Like, absolutely not. We're 100% going. It's just a matter of fact of when we get my mum's passport and my mum feels comfortable that she has enough money to go, and she said she hopefully should be end of August. So once it's booked, it's booked. I managed to get a refund for the February trip. I lost a little bit of money and I'm going to have to rebook it when we go in August, but yeah, I really want to take them to the Florida one. So obviously, you know, mum, please don't watch this. If you're watching this, turn it off now. But that is the plan. Even though me and my mum have spoken about it, I don't think my mum thought I was being serious, but I was being serious. The next one is, why are you doing so many ads recently? Now with ads, it's a really difficult one to explain because I know it can be really annoying when you see like a YouTuber do a load of ads, but I don't really know how to explain it. But like, a lot of the time you get told ads and then you get told when you need to put them up or when they'd like you to put them up. Obviously you can have your feedback. You're like, no, this is my best day to upload, blah blah blah. I don't just like get a load of ads in a week, say yes and then post them all. Like, some of these ads I'm lucky enough to be in a year-long contract. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that, but like what I've worked towards in getting a year-long contract with a brand, which is massive for me, and I'm not going to turn that down. What people have to understand is that YouTube, as well as it being my hobby, it also has turned into my job, and in order to carry on creating content obviously that isn't cheap to create, like when I do challenges like whatever you want I'll buy you, or like if you guess the price I'll buy you it, like they are not free videos. They cost me a lot of money to create and to keep up with camera equipment and just everyday things that you need to show in your videos. It is not cheap, and in order obviously to earn money, like I do earn money off of making my videos, but not as much as I would make off of doing an ad. I have been offered so many ads, like so many, and the amount I've turned down is crazy. I only do ads that I feel like are best for me, best for my channel, best for you guys, and ones that I genuinely would use. When I started YouTube 7 years ago, there was no money involved whatsoever, and I didn't earn a penny until maybe three and a half years ago. I was doing YouTube for three and a half years, clueless that I could earn money. To like, do I do it for the money? Absolutely not. The money is amazing and it has allowed me to do incredible things, and I will like completely be honest with you guys, it has changed my life, like absolutely changed my life. And the amount of money I have had the opportunity to earn for my age is kind of not normal. I feel like it's just a very touchy subject, and like I will one day go into like everything completely. On the topic of ads, I know it's really annoying because like my last 2 vlogs have been sponsored, and I have another vlog going up I think either tomorrow or the next day that's going to be sponsored, but they are brands that I truly love. Like if Benefit reached out to you and said, would you like to collaborate on a vlog, I'm pretty sure nobody would say no, especially when it's a product that I use anyway, I would talk about anyway. So why wouldn't I want to show it? Do you know what I mean? Like I don't want to like ramble on, and I don't want to come across as like a negative Nancy whatever, but like it is a job and I have to remember that, and in order to create content and to kind of like have a living and be able to live, and I also like to help out people and I like to buy people things because I like that, I have to do ads. And you know, like I was saying earlier, I've been super lucky to sign a few year contracts with like different brands. I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about that. When like I need to find out what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not allowed to say, because contracts are very tricky things. At 18 years old, to be put in this position that I've been put in, I'm extremely blessed, and I know that, and it's all down to you guys. But at the same time, I'm not planning on doing any more ads at the moment. I've kind of done what I've done. I've got one more vlog going up, but I have no main channel ones planned. I have no other vlog channel ones planned. I maybe have like one Instagram one planned, and that is literally it, because I'm going to LA. YouTube has funded LA, and I want to go and create some amazing content out there. So as it stands, I'm trying to keep it down on the ads, but people also have to remember that, you know, it is my income, it is my job, and I promise that I would never promote something that I don't truly believe in anyway. So every ad you see is genuinely from me and something that I truly like. So please just remember that, and please just kind of like look past that it says ad, because yes it is, but it's also me truthfully talking to you. That is that topic covered. I feel like that is a massive topic at the moment because I've been getting quite a lot of hate, and normally it doesn't really affect me, and you know, hate doesn't affect me to be honest, but when you read the comments of a video that you have put so much effort into, it's really disheartening to see so much hate, because I'm like, I spent so long doing this, and like editing, it takes me hours. Like, I'm up until 1, 2 every night working on YouTube doing something, and it just, yeah, like it's really heartbreaking. Recently 2 of my videos have hit the trending page, and oh my god, the hate, wow. Like I said, I never normally let it affect me, but I did have a couple of down days because I was like, Jesus. When are you planning on doing a next meet and greet? So this year I'm so sad about it, but I'm actually not going to be going to Summer in the City. I have been 3 years and it's my first year not going, and I feel so sad about it. The reason I'm not going is because before the dates for Saatchi were announced, I'd already agreed to go on a trip to Bali. So I'm actually not even going to be in the UK when Saatchi is on, which obviously I'm super sad about, but I'm working on meet and greet. I'm working on doing a few things, like I've got some exciting stuff in the pipeline. Where do you see yourself this time next year? Hopefully still doing YouTube. That is ultimately what I want to do. I absolutely love YouTube. I would also love to branch into maybe TV and like that kind of thing, maybe like kids TV, or I absolutely love presenting, but TV is such a tough industry, and like in this industry people can knock your confidence so much. Like if someone tells you you can't do it, I'm just like determined to be like, no, you know what, watch me, I can. The amount of times I've been told, no, you can't do this, no, you can't do that, like you don't have the right personality, blah blah blah, I'm like, just watch me do it, like literally just watch me do it. It's a tough industry and you have to be hard as nails in it, and you know, like at 18 years old to be kind of not chucked into it because I put myself into it, but for it to have gone the way it has is tough sometimes, and I really want to go into TV, and the amount of people who have told me I can't, well, watch me. I would absolutely love, like even though I'm clearly not a celebrity, to go on I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here. Like that is like my ultimate dream, I'm not gonna lie. I would absolutely love to be asked to go on that show. If I got to go on there, that would be my life complete. I have also been asked so many times about going on Love Island. If they asked me to go in the villa, I probably wouldn't turn it down. I think it would be quite fun. I think it would be quite interesting. So I don't know, I would love to go on Love Island. I think it would be quite fun to do. Whether I have the right personality for it, I don't know. I think it just depends on what type of people are in it that year, but yeah, I'd definitely be interested in going into Love Island. I always get so many questions all about me and Byron. Still, we get so many questions asking if we're dating. No, me and Byron are not dating. He was actually talking about it in his recent Q&A video, where he basically was saying, so let me just explain the story. Everyone thinks that me and Byron are together, but we're just best friends. We have such an open relationship with each other. Like he was explaining, I can fully walk around their house butt naked and he would walk around butt naked as well. Like, I was laying in his bed the other day and he walked in from the shower butt naked, but we don't think anything of it because we're like best friends and we're just ridiculously open with each other. He told the story, which we haven't told like barely anyone, so I'm basically just gonna say it. But one night we both were really heavily drunk, like we were absolutely gone, and I went back to theirs and Haz was there and Josh was there and Freya was there, and we were both just very drunk and nothing happened, like nothing sexually happened. I feel like that's what you guys are all thinking, but he basically confessed his like love to me, and like he would always rip him for that night, but like I was flirting with him back, and honestly that whole night was a full-on blur. So I don't know, like he said, maybe when we're drunk again, so maybe when we're drunk again, who knows. But no, me and Byron are just best friends and we're just weirdly open with each other. I'm not even weirdly, we're just open with each other. What are some of your greatest accomplishments so far? So I absolutely love this. So honestly, just like, I don't know, like I think being able to help my family out at such a young age has been like a massive thing for me, because I never thought I'd get to do that at like 17, 18. There's a lot that I'm proud of, and I don't like talking about it a lot because I find it really hard to be proud of myself. I could do something amazing and I'd still be like, no, like I could do better. I'm just like that, I don't know why. There is a lot I'm proud of myself for, like a lot, and one day I'll properly go into it, but yeah, I don't know, that was a very vague answer, I'm sorry. This one said, you seem so down to earth even though you have a following. Honestly, I don't understand why following should affect how you see other people. I have a following on YouTube, I have a following on Instagram. A few people know who I am. Why should that affect how I look at other people? When I go on a night out, I will honestly have such a good night when I meet you guys. Like me and Tanisha went out, it was probably a couple of months ago now, and we met a group of viewers. We spent the whole night with them. We've now got a group chat on Snapchat. We're always messaging each other like, when are you next out? The other night I went out and we was in London and we all had such a good night. It was like a really like random spontaneous night. And I was speaking to the DJ because we were up behind the DJ booth, and he was like, I really respect you. And I was like, oh really, why? And he was just like, because I've heard that you're a YouTuber and I just think you're so lovely, like you've come up here, you haven't made it known, and you're just having a good time with your friends. And I was like, I really respect you. And I was like, of course, like what else would I be doing? Like, do you know what I mean? The only difference is I have a few numbers online. Like other than that, like I'm literally a normal person. Like 80% of my time with no makeup on, hair shoved up, editing. I eat crap half the time. I argue with my family, I argue with my friends. Like I'm a normal person. The difference is I have a bit of a different job and I like making videos for the internet, and that is literally the difference. So if you see me out, or if you ever see me on a night out, or just in general, come over to me, we'll have a chat, like we'll chill. Like, so many people who have watched my videos are now some of my really good friends. I love it, like I could just never be rude, I don't get it. Do you have a boyfriend or have you found the one yet? No, I straight up, I do not have a boyfriend, so I've got a really runny nose and I'm getting a cold. I don't have a boyfriend. I'm not interested in having a boyfriend. Like I'm 18 years old, I've got my whole life ahead of me, and at the end of the day I would rather like focus on my career and focus on my job right now and like spend time with my friends, because I've got like a long time to find a boyfriend. If you find someone now, like I'm not knocking it at all, like if I found someone now and I ended up getting into a relationship, I would end up loving it, I know I would, but like I'm not on the look for anyone, if that makes sense. I'm 18, like I'm having a bit of fun, like I don't really see what's wrong with that. Like I go out, I've got with people in the club, like I just think it's fun. I don't necessarily think I'd want to be tied down into a relationship, but then I'm also like, if I was with someone now, like I think I would really like it, and like I'm the type of person that like if I was in a relationship I would put my everything into it, and I think I would really like it, but like I'm just not looking for it. What are you gonna do when you go to LA? I go to LA on Friday, I'm so excited, and honestly we're just going for like a holiday and to like film videos and just to like chill. I'm so excited because I was talking to Jessie Page the other day and she was like, should we do Soul Cycle in the morning? And I was like, yes. So me and Jessie, and I'm trying to persuade Byron as well, I'm gonna go to Soul Cycle. And then I also really want to see Kenzie out there as well, because I haven't met Kenzie yet and we always speak online, so I really hope I get to see her. We're also out there for the 4th of July, which is very exciting, so hopefully we'll do something to celebrate that. I think I'm gonna end my mukbang here because I've now finished my McDonald's. I'm gonna head home, I'm absolutely boiling. All I want to do is sit outside and sunbathe because I'm roasting. I know this is really disgusting, but the back of my hair is wet because I'm that hot. Also, I was talking to my friend Jem the other day. She came and stayed with me. I absolutely love her. We were talking about why like you crave McDonald's Coke, because when I fancy a Coke, I'm not like, oh I want a can of Coke, I'm like, oh I want McDonald's Coke. She was basically saying to me that it's like watered down syrup or something like that, and it's so addictive, like it's really annoying. And we were having a massive conversation about that, and we'd just lie in bed and we'd be like, do you fancy a McDonald's Coke? Because I fancy a McDonald's Coke. Right, I'm going to end this one here. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope it has cleared up some questions that you have been wanting to know the answer to, and other than that, oh my god, I'm going to burp. I'm so sorry, I've been filming like another video before this and I've just eaten so much. People are always so shocked when I burp and I'm like, Honestly, I'm so sorry, but you know when you just feel really gassy because you drank so much. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please smash a huge thumbs up, and I will see you very, very soon for a brand new vlog. Mwah. Bye.